today's video, I will be showing you how to attach your closure and draw guidelines for your wigs. So this is the dome cap I'm using in the size medium. You can get this at your local beauty supply store or off of Amazon. And this is the closure I'm using. This is a 6x6 closure. The knots are already bleached, so that's why it kind of looks like that. And yeah, this is a HD 6x6 closure. So when you are sewing on your closure, you want to use the lines on your dome head to align the front of the closure, right? So you want to make sure that the middle of the closure is going down that middle line before you place your T-pin in it. And when you're using your T-pin, you don't have to push it all the way in like I did, but you can do, to each its own. And then once I secure the middle down, I then go on the sides. You want to secure the middle down first and then do the sides so there isn't all of that extra moving and, stuff like that. So once you get the front, you're going to turn it to the side and literally just flip it back and T-pin that part in. Now we are going to go in and make sure it's flat all the way around. So just trust the process on this. But what I'm doing now is just securing it to the back of the cap of the four corners of the closure, right? Now it's normal to have this little flexy part in the back of your closure, but we are going to fix that because that definitely will happen. It's a 6x6 closure, so that's going to happen. So how we are going to fix that is we are going to take those pins out and stretch it out like you see me doing, right? And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just take the pin out and stretch it out so the back is straight. And then what we are going to do is go on the sides of the cap and secure the front pieces again. And this is why when you place your closure on, you don't want to have your closure too far in the front above the cap, because you'll have a whole lot of extra lace in the front of the cap, and you don't want that because it won't be able to be worn glueless if you do that. So like you see me doing, I'm just going to straighten out those sides like that, and then we have our closure that is straight on. I'm going to pin that out the way, and also make sure to T-pin your wig cap down to the mannequin head. I did not do that part, so do not mind that, but I'm telling you to make sure you pin that down so everything is the way it needs to be. I'm going to use my cotton thread, black, and then my C-shape needle. You can also find this at your local beauty supply store. And so I'm just going to move that T-pin out the way, and we are going to start sewing on this closure right at the end of the cap. When you are sewing the lace down onto your cap, always do 2 stitches at the very end so it's secure. And then each stitch is about 1/2 inch apart, not too far, but not too close either. And when you are sewing through that thick band on the cap, you only want to go through the first layer of the cap. If you go through the second layer of the cap will not stretch. So be careful when you are on the ends of that thick part. And you're just going to go all the way around until you get to the other side.
I got real rich and they get no diploma. She think it's something got to do with my mama. While I can't love her like she need me. That's what you get when you think of a marriage. Now I wake up and I fuck on a bad bitch. Got me saying it's so hard. These perkies keep me sane. All my dogs found them locked up in the cage. We get paid, we so paid. Move them bricks, then move on. Switch the bags, then move on, I'm in prison. Trenches, the niggas can't whip me, The richest, Rich nigga house on seats, All of these hoes came with it, All the motherfuckers came with it, I try to fight temptation, Top Gun is on vacation, I'm not trying to hurt nobody, thought I was average. Now I wake up and I fuck on a bad bitch.
Now, once you get to the end, this is one of my tricks to like anchor the stitch so it's not a big knot at the end of the cap. I go behind those first couple of knots, and then I tie a knot there. So that way when I tie this extra string in a piece, that big knot will not be at the end of my cap, because that will cause the wig to be a little bumpy in that little area. So this is just an extra tip that you can use when you are ending your stitching. So now once we got that, we are going to take our Crayola. I use chalk. If you are beginning, I would suggest you use just a metallic marker so the lines do not disappear, because with chalk they will. And then I'm going to use this ruler as well. I'm on the inch side, and I'm going to draw a line for every inch.
Like how you don't feel embarrassed, badly looking on Nicki Minaj. Plug got a spaceship in my garage. My young boy went over there on something into the sauna and a massage. You know me, I kick back and manage. Sent them with a ration for that day. I'm feeling like Van Hal. It's a struggle to talk about Joes. When you're factual, I can get nicked and end up cancelled. So I'd rather go uptown and spray a little deal savage. I was upside giving out pictures, done it so much, could've turned to a collage. They put to the budge, but love the white more like Nigel Farage. I scream fuck first cause I've been harassed. I was on Eagle, bros, I'm mad. What do you mean they won't take cash in Van Cleef? And then it has a bug on harass. Come on, the hood's too hot. It's a first class flight to Accra. Why they wanna put boiled egg in my salad? I left my yard filled with 50s, didn't remember my back card. I really wish bro was with me. He got an 8 on his back like Lampard. That can't be a up trying to diss me. He was in an interview really singing ballad. He ain't on the damn thing, he's a walad. Like how you don't feel embarrassed, badly looking on Nicki Minaj. Plus I got a spaceship in my garage. My young boy went over there on something into the soul.
Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? No parking in LA, so I'ma send an Uber to your place. It's my secret safe, safe with just you and me. We can't leave a trace. This is my favorite mistake. Oh, look in my eyes. Can you find?
Another tip when you are drawing your guidelines is to kind of slant them. You will see me doing, if you just draw them straight across, once you get to the top, it'll be nowhere for you to draw your lines. So you have to slant them on your way up so it lays flat. And these are how your guidelines should turn out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content like this. And I will see you in my next video.